ever sing about all beauties of lovely Mostar? Are you wondering, my heart, why I loved it as a son so far? There's nothing alike on earth, perhaps only in heaven. Fresh air, clear water beneath, such a health here to a man given. One who sees it becomes younger, and his soul swims in delight. Each its place and corner fulfills one's eyes with delight. Fresh air, clear water beneath. It is other Syria, charming, nice. One who sees it in May full of flowers may think it's a paradise.
Who is that bridge? What is it? And where is it from? For a long time, people thought that the old bridge was of Roman origin. They fancied legionaries and bacchanales of the gods of wine. They saw them run across the bridge screaming and laughing. Thus wrote passengers on the photographs and postcards which they sent to their friends. The Roman bridge in Mostar. As a matter of fact, a very old bridge with one arch used to exist in Mostar. It was built in 1566. As the most of the gardens were located on the other bank of the river could only be crossed over an old wooden suspension bridge, which was suspended on chains. As it was not fixed to the pillars, it so enormously shook that people were scared to death while crossing to the other side. Let's go. And move it. Carefully. After the Ottoman Empire had conquered them, the inhabitants asked Sultan Suleiman to build a bridge of stone.
Your Highness! Our town is at the crossroads which connects the sea with the coastal hinterland.
The south with the north.
And the bridge connects the east with the west regions.
Our bazaar,
Your Highness,
is a small wind rose at the crossroads of the world.
Therefore,
Your Highness,
it's our vital need to replace as soon as possible that old and unsafe wooden bridge
on chains with a new bridge which would meet our various needs.
With hope and faith in Your Highness, we remain humble.
In 1557, I arrived. Neymar Hayruddin, the discipline of the famous Ottoman architect Sinan. The bridge was built by the Ottoman soldiers and masters from Dubrovnik, skilled in stonework. The bridge was strange and mysterious, and nobody knew how the wooden props could hold the growing stone block construction for 9 years. But I knew. It was built without bonding material, like concrete, cement, and so on. The Tenelia stone blocks were bound with lead, poured into iron groves. So, the bridge is 4.5 meters wide, it is 20 meters high, and its stone arch is nearly 30 meters long. On each side of the bridge, there is a tower, like two giants, high shields, And there used to be a crew of 160 people who guarded the bridge day and night.
The year 944 after Hijra was inscribed in the stone slab as the year of completion. It was the year 1566 in Europe.
On the abutment on the left river bank, there is a carved inscription in Arabic language, Kudret Kemeri, the power of Walt.
It spans Neretva in a high span, and it's therefore called the petrified crescent. When seen from a distance, it looks semicircular, like a bow from which an arrow has just been propelled. So it remains still. Such a builder's taste, precision, and elegance which was incorporated into this wonderful stone creation was not seen by any other old Neymar. Since this high bridge was built, here came viziers, dignitaries, and leaders to see it. And while sitting in the watchtower, they watched brave children of Sheher stand ready on the edge of the bridge. And when they take start and jump off the bridge, they fly in the air like birds, each of them performing a special kind of acrobatics.
The arch, with its buildings and roofs, graced themselves on a great background, looming around like some flagstones in the landscape of Neretva and Kras, thus making such a harmonious whole that the whole abstract detail more closely resembles a large rock on which crystals were grown, than the site where men built for their needs.
The shape of the bridge has its own tale too. They say it means life. That the bridge itself represents one half of a circle, while his reflection in the water represents other half of the circle. And this whole image represents life.
I see a town which will be built around the bridge. I see its fragrant and shady gardens. I see love and dating, poets, evening gatherings, life-intoxicated people. The circle of love and death, which supplements the arch of the bridge. Let's go.
Crven festić na noć, crven festić ojnanice, crven festić u Dragana moga jojano nanice. Da me hoće na noć, da me hoće jojnanice, da me hoće.
Dobar dan.
Aleksa Šantić was born in Mostar and died there as nobody. As if his eyes were taken away by Neretva, his heart worn by stone mill of Buna.
It evokes the image of an old and proud town, by a river so deep, in the shadow of cypresses and poplars. Although living in slavery, people here passionately loved freedom. Under the Oriental invasion, the old Slavic customs are still kept. While their hearts burn under the strict tradition, the lovers do not show themselves on the street, but shyly walk through gardens instead.
Fountains and lilac, which are really abundant in Mostar, annoyingly repeat their rhymes. Šadrvani, Jorgovani. Elegant black cypresses, fragrant gardens, singing birds. The romantic river Radobolja gushes through its watermills and bridges, meandering all white as it is.
Seemingly, I did not want to believe in the evil among people. I have an inner need to alter anything to beautiful and charming. I do not believe in hatred or envy. Neither did I divide people among good or bad, but only among annoying and unpleasant. Yes. Nonetheless, I considered it a human tragedy that there were more annoying people in the world than the evil ones.
The local word of the best of Herzegovina flows in his poems, overflowing in the powerful expressions. His way of thinking and emotions are typically Herzegovinian. His poetry reminds me of that tiny moss adhered to the mountain rocks. As soon as you take it off the rock, it crumbles and turns into colorless particles, while fine, tiny flower-like forms dissipate, making it similar to a blanket.
I often met him when on my way to Mekteb, to school or to the fountain. We never spoke a word to each other. I saw him from afar, tidy as if he just had arrived from Vienna. I remember his shoes the best. His trousers ironed so neatly that one could easily cut his finger of them, fell over his shoes, always polished and shiny.
When pearls of dew at night are strewn on meadow flowers in early bloom, my blossom starts a longing tune. Where are you? Where are you? When relaxed, I fall asleep. When my soul calm, it's deep. In my heart whispers creep, where are you? Where are you? When the dawn glows red, in the shimmer of jewels clad, my soul steers a song in bed. Where are you? Where are you?
Pomeni, Gospode, Otce i braću našu, usnule u nami vaskrsenje, u život večni. I sve
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Rahmanirrahim. Malik yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Zotazine mamte alejhim garil, magdujmi alejhim veledalin. Kulu huala hueha, Allahu sam, lem jelim, velem jule, velem jeku, luhu veneha.
Amin. When the news of the poet's death was spread around the town, although it was early morning, his house was surrounded by all those who wanted to see the dead poet and give their condolences to the family.
The town was wrapped in black. Black flags hung on the houses. The facade of the municipal court was turned into a black mess. Even the street lanterns were wrapped in black cream. The town submerged in black was a touching sight of a bereaved mother of her deceased son.
The funeral lasted for entire 5 hours, from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. All Mostarians took part in the post-human walk. Sinočka se vraća, istopla mama, prođo pokraj paštede, staroga imama. Kad tamo u bašti, u hladu jasmina, si brikom u ruci, stajaše Emina.
Last night, returning from the warm hammam, I passed by the garden of the old
Zur
imam.
Nacht, als ich heimging von dem warmen Hammam, ganz nahe beim Hause des alten Imam,
And Lou, in the garden, in the shade of
stand sie
jasmine,
im
there,
Garten, im Schutz
with
der
a pitcher in her
Jasmine,
hand, stood
den
in
Krug in der Hand, die schöne Emine.
what beauty! By Imam, I could swear she would not be ashamed
Das
if she
Mädchen,
was at
wenn
the
Wesen für war
summit.
beim Imam. Sie wäre ein Schmuck dem Serali des Sultan.
And the way she walks, and her
Sie
shoulders,
schreitet, die Schultern bewegt.
that even on
Imams
Imam's
erlebt
amulet
das Rojas Gebet.
I offered her salam.
Salam ich sie grüßte bei meinem Glauben.
Beautiful
Die
Amina
schöne
would
Emine
not
mag es
even
mir
hear
nicht
it.
erlauben.
Instead, scooping water in
Nur
her
geht sie
silver
mit
pitcher
Wasser zu füllen,
around the gardens, she went to water
den
them.
Durst der Rosen im Garten zu stillen. Der Wind von den Zweigen
A
umweht
wind
die
blew from
Gestalt,
the branches down her
löst
lovely
ihre Haare
shoulders,
mit sanfter
unraveling those thick braids of hers. Her hair gave off a
Und
scent
gleich,
of
mein Zittchen, so
hyacinths,
duftet ihr Zopf.
making me giddy.
Das schwindele fast meinen trunkenen Kopf.
I nearly stumbled,
Fast war ich getaumelt bei
swear on
meinem
my
Leben.
head.
Die schöne Mine mag's mir
But
nicht
beautiful
geben.
Amina did not come to me. She only
Sie
gave me a
schaut mich nur
frowning
an
look,
mit finsterem Blick,
not caring,
beachtet mich
the naughty
nicht,
one,
auch wenn ich
that I'm
ihr
still
still
crazy for her.